Hey guys, TheShootingstar31 here, and today I'm up on Angeles Crest Highway. I'm here at Inspiration Point, just made a stop. Came up from Victorville, nice and hot in the desert, nice and cool up here, really nice. Gonna ride down the road a ways. Angeles Crest is now open, so why don't you come on along and let's get going. Alright, here we go back on Highway 2 on Angeles Crest. And I'm on my Ninja 300. It's the first time I've had it up here. Ridden a lot of bikes up here on Highway 2. Great riding up here. Nice and hot in the desert in the summertime, and cool and nice up here. We're going to head down the road a ways and see how far we get. This is coming up to the visitor center here. Has some exhibits in it. It's open on the weekends. Beautiful up here. It's first part of May, so everything's still pretty green. A lot of bugs though. That's the only bummer. Yeah, just gonna ride along here. I really like the way the Ninja 300 handles up here. It's really cool. Very nimble, quick steering. Feels really right. Great bike for this road. Not going all that fast. I like to kind of take it easy and just enjoy it. You have to be real careful about rocks, however. There can be slides and rocks. It is possible that you can come around a corner and there's a rock slide there. And I've known guys that have crashed because of that before up here. So especially in the high part of the road up here, you have to be really careful. So I really slow it down once I get up into the area where I know there's a lot of rocks on the road. Caltrans is pretty good. They clear it off every day. But you know, sometimes it just happens. But this is a calm day. Wind's not blowing. And should be pretty good up here today. We're headed right down to Vincent Gulch right now, which is the parking area for the hiking trails up to Mount Baden-Powell, and also the Bighorn Mine. So that's something that I've done before. I haven't been to the top of Mount Baden-Powell, but I've been up to Lamel Springs, I think it's called, which is a little tiny hole in the ground with a little bit of water seeping through it. And it's kind of a disappointment. And then I've been to the Bighorn Mine, which was pretty cool. That was a working gold mine, I think up until the 1960s. There's still gold in it, but it's just too hard to get it out of there. Well, way up there is Mount Baden-Powell. And we come around the curve here. And we're going to come up to the parking area. Not much activity today. It's pretty early in the season yet. There's a few cars. And this road is now open. They don't maintain this road during the wintertime. There's some rocks there, some small ones. You have to really be able to be ready to take evasive action. It's kind of like playing asteroids sometimes. And we're coming out to the north side of the mountains now, the San Gabriel Mountains. A lot of bugs in here. I don't know if you can hear that, but every once in a while there's a pop where it hits my helmet. On the way up here, a bee got in between the visor and my face. Managed to get him out, but that's can be a problem up here, especially this time of year. There's a pretty good sized rock. And this is where you really have to start being careful, like right here. So I'm not going all that fast. It says 43. Once you get out of this rocky area, the high part of the road here, there's really no more rocks, and it's you can ride a little faster and don't have to be so alert watching for the rocks. Actually quite a few on the road today. Certain places up here where it's a problem. I've driven and ridden this road hundreds of times, so I kind of know where the places are. But if you're new to it, you want to really be careful. But even so, you really don't know what's around the next turn. A lot of fun on the Ninja 300 up here. Really nice little bike. Lightweight and just eats up the corners and the turns. Really nice. Effortless. It's fun riding. That's cool. There's still a little snow up here. Some people here you gotta go check it out. More rocks. I think from that other bike he was telling me to slow down a little bit. I'm gonna take it real easy in here. More rocks, more rocks. You wouldn't want to run into one of those. There are a bunch of bikes. This is on a Wednesday, so not a lot of activity up here. Probably a pretty good day to ride up here. Not much traffic. Great place for bikes. This is one of the, I think, the 10 best roads in the world for riding motorcycles. Close to Los Angeles. Look at this whole thing. See what I mean? Have to be really careful. More bikes. I didn't do a very good job of missing that one rock. We got to be a little bit more careful. Coming back, it's going to be on the uphill side, so there's even more rocks there. You have to be really careful going back. And let's see what we got here. Mostly little ones. More rocks, always more rocks. Some more up in here. Nice when there's no rocks. I do not like playing asteroids up here. Yeah, it's coming up to Dawson Saddle now. This is the highest part of the road, nearly 8,000 feet. I think this is as far as I'm going to go today. 7,901 feet, Dawson Saddle. And you turn around and head on back. If I was with somebody, I'd probably go on to Newcomb's Ranch. But I'm going to skip that for today and save that for another day. And maybe I'll make a video on the trip up to Newcomb's. I used to go up there a couple of times a week during the 1990s. Had my Yamaha FC700. Rode that a lot up here. So nice to get out of the hot desert and come up to the beautiful mountains and ride your motorcycle. Really cool. And now we got to navigate the asteroid field here again. I'm really going to take it slow on this side of the road, which is closer to the uphill side of the mountain. Some nice juicy rocks there, mostly small ones. Small ones are not too much of a problem, even if you hit one. See if those guys are still here. Maybe I'll stop and say hello. maybe not. How you doing? What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, both of them got punctured tires.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, on this side, man. Right here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the tow truck just slow down, man. This whole road's full of rocks.
Yeah, I just came up it, so I know. Yeah, well, thanks for telling me that. You know, I've been pretty good at...
Down there, are you?
What's that?
You're not with those guys down there?
No,
Yeah, those guys, 4 or 5 guys, man, with a Corvette, not a Corvette, a Camaro.
Yeah.
There's a big ass rock that's still down there.
Oh man, did they rip their oil pan out?
Something big, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it's a big trunk.
Yeah, that happens up here.
Yep.
Well, sorry guys to hear that.
There's a white tow truck down there.
Yeah.
If it's got a green shamrock on the side of it, that's my tow truck.
Okay.
That he's talking to the wrong guys.
Okay.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Hang in there, huh?
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Rip the sides out. That's what can happen.
Did you see a guy on a big BMW?
Yeah, they're right up there.
Up the hill?
Yeah, they're up just a couple more turns up the road.
You say more turn. Okay, so that's pretty much near. Okay.
Yeah, they said that. I think that's their tow truck.
Yeah, that's it. So, are you going that way?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna find something. Because somebody stopped here. He was supposed to send me a tow truck, but it doesn't seem he did it.
So what happened to your? That's your bike?
That's my bike. He said the guy's a few more turn from here. To the
Okay,
BMW.
that red one? A red BMW?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're right up the road there.
Okay. Well, let me go out and pick him up and see if I can get a signal up there so I
Okay.
can call my dispatch.
I'm gonna wait here.
Okay. It'll only take me like 10 minutes or so to load it up.
Take your time, I'm waiting.
Okay.
So what happened to your bikes?
Hey?
Are your bikes okay?
No, my bike has a flat tire.
Oh, that's their problem too. You have to be so careful of the rocks up here.
Yeah, that's it. So take care of you too, eh?
Yeah.
It's crazy. What can we do?
Yeah, just
There's
get a new tire.
There. Is it the guy of the BMW?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, he was walking to come here.
Okay, yeah. All right, guys. Well, sorry that happened.
Okay, so but nothing to do. Gonna wait.
Okay, well, hang in there, huh?
Okay, take care, eh?
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, that's a bummer. That's what, 3 or 4 bikes with flat tires. Well, I'm gonna be real careful going down here. Yeah, you got to be real careful, that's for sure. was a real bummer for those guys. Really feel bad for them. What's that? At least 3, maybe 4 bikes with flat tires. That can be a real problem on this road. Especially it's just this area. Once you get a little further along, you get down toward the tunnels. The rocks are minimal and they're usually small. But I guess Caltrans hasn't been through here today. They usually clear it off every day. Definitely needs some attention right now. Mostly between Mount Baden-Powell and where old Highway 39 used to come in. That's the hardest part up here as far as rocks go. Part you have to be real careful. As we just saw, Alright, back down through the gates here at Vincent Gulch, Mount Baden-Powell parking area. Well, we can speed it up a bit now. Rocks from this point on are not so bad. Usually not a problem in here. Really felt bad for those guys. They probably came up from LA and they're a long way from home. That towing bill is going to be a few bucks. I'm riding alone up here, so that's even worse. So good idea to come with somebody up here. You never know what's going to happen. There's also deer up here, but they're usually not out in the daytime. It's usually right around sunset, and at night that's when it can get really crazy up here, and they'll jump right out in front of you. Over there. And we are back passing Inspiration Point again. Gonna head down to Wrightwood now. coming up to Mountain High ski snowboard area. Right there is the entrance. It's Mountain High West. We're going to go by Mountain High East. Down here where I first started skiing in around 1970. And I haven't been skiing this year, but I've been virtually every year. Never got into snowboarding because there was no such thing, you know, when I got into it. Only skis. And this is Mountain High East up here, formerly known as Holiday Hill, which is what it was when I first started skiing. Well, we're just a few miles from Wrightwood. Not too sure how much battery is left in this, but we're just going to keep it on here. And we're at ends and ends. Really had a nice time up here. Felt bad for the guys with the flat tires. That's something that you run into. And next time I come up here, I hope somebody will ride along with me. Just coming into Wrightwood, getting back into the bug area. Bam, bam, bam. You can imagine what it'd be like riding without a full face helmet up here. You'd literally have bugs in your teeth. Wrightwood School. I'm going to head up here and then head down Main Street of Wrightwood. It's a little park here. Oops. You're going to let me by? Okay, thank you. Like school just got out, probably a bad time to come around here. This is Park Drive, which is downtown Wrightwood. Thought that was a ziplining place. Looks like it's not anymore. Oh well. Well, they have an address on Park Drive here. Must be in another building. Alright, here we go. Jensen's Market up here. And there used to be a stop sign here, but they put one in for the high traffic times. My favorite place, the Grizzly Cafe. Highly recommended if you want to come up here, have some grub. Head down toward Phelan now and go back that way, back to Victorville. No worries of rocks down here. Okay, we're just coming up to junction of Highway 138 and Highway 2 here. This is the end of Highway 2. And we're going to hang a left turn here on 138 and go down to Phelan. Ew, this doesn't look good. What's going on here? Some kind of construction. Oh well, we wait, I guess. What do we got here? A stuck big rig, maybe? Guess so. All ready to get towed home. Oh boy, traffic's really backed up on 138. Gonna be slow going past tow truck with that big rig. Alright, here we go. That's where they're widening the road. I mean, that's real nice when it gets done. Down and head on to Phelan here and go past the high school. Hopefully the traffic won't be too horrible. I think we're officially back in the desert now. There's a build-up out here now. Used to be nothing. Little oasis where Phelan was. I don't know if you can see out there, but look at all those houses. It's just amazing. Coming up to Serrano High School. We're going to take a little detour here. Won't have to go through the main part of Phelan this way. Back in the desert. Extremely high desert up here. Well, I can't imagine that there's any battery left, but if there is, thanks for riding along with me. I was by myself, so it was nice to have you there, and you're welcome to come again next time. Well, until we meet again, this is the TheShootingstar31, and ride safely, and we'll see you next time.